will never die!
Show no mercy! Overruled!
Chew on this! Ding dong water!
Suffer the wrath of Eve! Witness my rise! Transfix!
Smash and grab!
The North wins!
I never leave it!
Strike them down! I stand against
Get
the
to
long
work.
night and curse the darkness!
You're not going anywhere!
Laid bare. You two! Time to end!
Look! The rainbow!
I stand against the long night and curse the darkness!
Go on!
Like the North wins!
Overruled! Fulfill our pact! Ha! He's Laline! He's Papa! Get him! Everlasting as the moon!
I stand against the long night and curse the darkness!
Get to work! Transfix!
Hand it over!
Fulfill our pact!
Look! The rainbow! Smash and grab!
Suffer the wrath of Eve, please!
Your skipper! Chew on this!
Laid bare. Show no mercy! You two!
Everlasting
Time to...
starlight! Dispel the dark!
You're my target! Oh my... At star settle. Chew on this!
Everlasting starlight! Dispel
This
the
is
dark!
where you fall. Overruled! Get to work! Show no mercy! He's Laline! He's Papa!
Look! The rainbow! You're not going anywhere!
Laid bare.
Everlasting
Get to work!
starlight!
You
Dispel
two!
the
Time
dark!
to end! Witness my wrongs.
If ever you find that the animals in Nodcry behave in ways you do not understand, just ask me and I will explain. The world wishes you well.
be a pretty precious statue if they went to all this effort to steal it away. Will there be some traps inside? You know, the kind that send arrows flying out if you step in the wrong place?
Do not worry. This little one did some scouting for me ahead of time. The seal does not contain any such fatal traps.
Oh, nice. That's good to know. And yeah, that sounds like a job for a weasel thief.
That's true. Each time I ask it for help, I have to pay it one more the next time we meet.
Huh, what a thieving little weasel! Oh wait, that tracks. But considering that it's helping you keep watch on the lunar semblance, it might need a name change. How about... Weasel Guardian! Can't catch Paimon! Paimon can fly!
Come on, be nice to our guests. To retrieve the lunar semblance, we need to activate pairs of mechanisms in 2 different locations. So it's a 2-person job. If you head over there and take the mechanism on that side, I'll take this side. That won't be a problem. I have eyes in the sky. It will keep me updated on where you are and which mechanism is in front of you. Don't worry. All you have to do is follow my instructions. If you head over there and take the mechanism on that side, I'll take this side. Have you decided where you will go from here? If not, why not find a patch of soft grass and rest a while? If you head over there and take the mechanism on that side, I'll take this side. Understood. I will retrieve the lunar semblance now. Huh? The way out has been blocked. Could you try that again? Understood. I will retrieve the lunar semblance now. Just ask me and I will explain.
Wow! What a huge statue! Yeah, no amount of birds or weasels is shifting that. He probably couldn't even get past the mirror. So, Lalma, just how valuable is this statue anyway?
In terms of Mora? Not much, I suspect. It's crudely fashioned, and the kind of stone it's carved from is found everywhere around these parts. But to the Moon Chanter of that era, and to the Frost Moon Scions of today, it is a priceless treasure. If nothing else, I now have concrete proof of its existence. That's enough to confirm the reliability of several documents on the topic. To me, that makes this a very successful trip. Thank you for your help. I knew I had judged you correctly. The Moon Mirror posed no obstacle to you. And our little friend here was very impressed with your mechanism operating skills.
What is it saying, Lalma?
It says that the Traveler is the best treasure hunter it's ever seen. It wishes it could join him on a quest to unlock all the treasure chests in the world. From now on, I'll call on you if I ever find a treasure chest I can't crack.
Okay. Bye then. Didn't even give us a choice in the matter.
Don't worry, it won't come knocking on your window every day with a Mora coin in its jaws trying to drag you off on a treasure hunt. And it certainly won't be visiting your room in the dead of night, moaning about locks it can't pick.
Uh-oh. We better make sure to lock all our doors and windows before we go to sleep tonight.
Relax. That weasel's only a child. It means no harm. It's just more talkative than most. All right, let's head back. It's almost time for dinner. Oh, and we still need to figure out how to get this statue back to our library. It seems like I'll need a little help from my friends, after all. Just here will do.
That all went down without much fanfare. Paimon was expecting something exciting to happen once we put it down.
Well, it's just a plain old statue. A historical relic. It doesn't hold any kind of mystical power. The real value lies in the stories behind it. My job is to dig those stories up, wherever they might be hiding, verify them, and then share them with the people.
Cool. Well, it's a good thing we got it back here in one piece.
Indeed. And you two have my thanks for that. Please, take these fruits and quench your thirst. I had the animals gather them in the woods. And after that, forgive me, but I have another request to make of you. I apologize if this is presumptuous of me, but I've seen how well connected you are, and I've heard of your many travels into secret and forgotten places. On your future travels, if you ever come across any texts about the Frost Moon Scions, could I borrow them and make a copy with which to enrich our library? You have my sincere gratitude, on behalf of the Frost Moon Scions.
Oh boy. That was some seriously tasty fruit. So much better than Paimon's used to.
These animals have lived their whole lives in this forest. Naturally, they're the ones who know where to find the best fruit. This one says to eat as much as you wish, because it's the top fruit finder in the whole forest. It'll fetch some more right away.
Awesome!
poor lost lamb.
Smash and grab! Ding dong water bomb! Kerplunk!
Close your eyes.
Hey, Wilma! We're here to visit. Yeah, boxes piled up everywhere, some of them opened up, loose items strewn all over the floor. Huh, isn't this supposed to be a library? Look! Llama's over there talking to a weasel thief! What are they plotting this time? Let's go see!
Be that as it may, we don't have any urgent excavation work for you at the moment, so please, stop digging holes all over the place, all right? That's a good child. Here, this Mora is for you.
That's the weasel thief from last time, right? What was Llama saying? Have they found another relic?
Hello there, traveler, Paimon. Welcome to the library. Is there anything I can help you with? No. I was just giving the little one a bit of a stern warning. It's been getting a little overexcited lately, and it's starting to bother the community. Its passion for treasure hunting has only grown since we retrieved the lunar semblance. It comes to me all the time, asking when the next treasure hunt will be. I keep repeating that we now have more than enough documents and relics in our library to occupy our research. But alas... Yes, but it doesn't quite understand what constitutes a relic, so it simply digs up anything that seems valuable and drops it off here. It has at least promised me that it won't go digging around again, but there's already a big backlog of items from previous digs. There's no way around it. I'll just have to go through and sort them, one by one. Sorry, you two. I'm afraid I won't be able to accompany you on your sightseeing today. Now then, what's in this box again?
Goodness, how the world has changed. Might I ask, when did the custom of placing treasure chests in every nook and cranny come into fashion?
Come, children. It's time to offer up your prayers to the moon goddess.
Little dearie, you gotta eat your breakfast, or you're never gonna grow up big and strong.
I know. There is still lacquerberry residue hanging from the corner of its mouth.
Huh? What?
Its recovery is progressing smoothly. In a few more days, we can ask Miss Lauma to send it back to its herd. I know. I am sure you know that it deserves to go back home instead of staying with us.
But...
Did the Lady Moonchanter from the Frost Moon Scions not say as much when she came to treat the deer? Its family might be worried about it. Once it has recovered, it would be best to send it home.
I know, but, you know, it obviously hasn't recovered yet. Does your leg still hurt? Do you want to go home?
I know. Didn't the Lady Moonchanter promise us that she would come and pick up the deer? When the time comes, let's ask her to listen to what the deer has to say again. I know. Didn't the... When the time comes... I know. Didn't the... When the time comes...
This little one has recovered well, thanks to your diligent care. When I return, I'll ask around in advance. If fortune smiles on me and I manage to locate its herd, then the next time I come, it will be to send this fawn home.
But...
I understand. You cannot bear to see it leave. But this little rhyme-horned deer has its own family, and its father, mother, and friends must surely be worried sick. Once it is well, I believe it would be best to have it reunite with its own.
I know, but it's not well yet. Does your leg still hurt? Do you want to go home?
It says it doesn't hurt anymore, but can you brush my fur again?
Okay, let me grab my comb. I just asked Nefa to make a new one yesterday. If you like it, you can take it back with you to your family. Wait. Where'd I put it? Let me go back home and dig around.
Then I shall take my leave. Once again, I thank you for taking such good care of the little one. I came in a rush today, so next time I shall prepare some gifts.
Do not force yourself to go out of your way for gifts, Miss Lauma. Aino loves the deer, and I do too. It is only natural for us to care for it. Besides, Aino and I are happy to have the chance to talk to it.
Is that so? Well, the rhyme-horned deer is very fond of you, too. I'm sure it considers both of you its true friends. I believe this is a friendship that will not fade, even if you are worlds apart. Leave this place.
Flash attack! You're not going anywhere!
Not to be sniffed at. Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey. Please, I insist.
Looks like we're in for a tough fight.
Observe.
Back to it. Surrender.
Forest? Do you want this? Let me see. Anything I can salvage?
All right, here comes
Rushes the
another one.
moonlight.
Not to be sniffed at. He who wishes to peer into the abyss needs simply to wander through Nodcry on a misty night. The march of the Wild Hunt will be sure to drag him into the darkness. Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey. Please, I insist.
Looks like you're in for a tough
fight.
Finder sorry. It wasn't on purpose. Ratchet back!
For the everlasting forest, you...
Smash and grab!
Close your eyes.
Leave this place.
Wow! So much stuff! If only enough was here. Hand it over!
Take...
Let me see. Anything I can salvage? You want this? Look, a ring.
The long sleep beckons.
You're not going anywhere. Let's add it to the pile. Not a bad haul. Makes it worth our while. Let's add it to the pile.
Now it's your turn.
Change of plan.
Target.
You poor lost
Flash attack! Go claw!
What a waste of time!
Look at blood!
Observe.
There's nowhere to hide!
Goodness, how the world has changed. Might I ask, when did the custom of placing treasure chests in every nook and cranny come into fashion? goodness, how the world has changed. Might I ask, when did the custom of placing treasure chests in every nook and cranny come into fashion?
Receive my blessing.
Look, a rainbow! Ouch! I never leave empty-handed. You're not going anywhere. Oh, it's all ours. Worth our while. Makes it worth our while.
Leave this place.
Don't claw!
The night cometh.
Good luck! Flash attack!
Lush is the moon.
Smash and grab!
Be silent.
Go claw! You're not going anywhere!
Close your eyes. Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey. Please, I insist. Steady now. Be silent. Mission over.
Yep. 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 Forest, protect us.
Look! The rainbow!
Leave this place. Have you decided where you will go from here? If not, why not find a patch of soft grass and rest a while? If ever you find that the animals in Nodcry behave in ways you do not understand, just ask me and I will explain. Have you decided where you will go from here? If not, why not find a patch of soft grass and rest a while? Branch into song with one heart.
Ding dong, water bomb! Chew on this! You're my target!
Observe.
Look, a rainbow! Go claw! Finders keepers! Smash and grab!
Close your eyes. Observe. Night falls.
You poor lost.
You're not going anywhere!
Goodness, how the world has changed. Might I ask, when did the custom of placing treasure chests in every nook and cranny come into fashion?
Ready?
Forest, protect us.
You're my target! Chew on this! Let me see. Anything I can salvage? Let me see. Anything I can salvage? Done, water bomb!
Receive my blessing.
Close your eyes. Goodness, how the world has changed. Might I ask, when did the custom of placing treasure chests in every nook and cranny come into fashion?
Use of force authorized.
Branch into song.
Flash attack! No claw!
Resistance is futile. Save yourself.
I never leave empty-handed!
Leave this place.
Be silent.
Intel. Send.
Goodness, how the world has changed. Might I ask, when did the custom of placing treasure chests in every nook and cranny come into fashion?
Receive my blessing.
Look, a rainbow!
Observe. Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey. Please, I insist. Let us have a modicum of patience for the richness and complexity of humanity. The wanton cruelty of the few is not worth our ire. He who wishes to peer into the abyss needs simply to wander through Nodcry on a misty night. The march of the wild hunt will be sure to drag him into the darkness. Goodness, how the world has changed. Might I ask, when did the custom of placing treasure chests in every nook and cranny come into fashion?
Flash attack! Chew on this!
The long sleep beckons. Close your eyes. You will soar.
Hand it over! Smash and grab!
You poor last
Be silent. Goodness, how the world has changed. Might I ask, when did the custom of placing treasure chests in every nook and cranny come into fashion? Let us have a modicum of patience for the richness and complexity of humanity. The wanton cruelty of the few is not worth our ire. Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey. Please, I insist. People ought not be so frightened of ghosts. They are merely talking shadows, chattering away endlessly about their past affairs. Let us have a modicum of patience for the richness and complexity of humanity. The wanton cruelty of the few is not worth our ire.
For the everlasting forest, leave this place.
Kerplunk! Ding dong water bomb!
Close your eyes.
You're not going anywhere!
You poor lost lamb.
You on this?
Observe. Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey. Please, I insist.
I just got a really bad toothache. Why? Enough! Help me! Kerplunk! You're my target!
Forest, protect.
Close your eyes.
lush as the moonlight.
I never leave empty-handed. Smash and grab. Ugh. Ding dong water bomb. Good luck.
Leave this pipe.
Be silent. Are you quite finished? Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey. Please, I insist. He who wishes to peer into the abyss needs simply to wander through Nodcry on a misty night. The march of the Wild Hunt will be sure to drag him into the darkness. Let us have a modicum of patience for the richness and complexity of humanity. The wanton cruelty of the few is not worth our ire.
Branch into song. Even when the night is gone, and even when the sky is hidden from view, still the moon shines its light upon you. Perhaps this treasure has been waiting for you all along. If ever you find that the animals in Nodcry behave in ways you do not understand, just ask me and I will explain.
We got ourselves a straggler.
Lush as the moonlight.
Hand it over!
Here.
Look, the rainbow!
Close your eyes. Beware the creatures of the night. Goodness, how the world has changed. Might I ask, when did the custom of placing treasure chests in every nook and cranny come into fashion?
Don't worry. I put Anetha in charge of all my work for today, so we can go play with Knuckle Duckle. It's been way too long since I last had some candy. My brain's grinding to a halt, like a rusty machine. Oh, that's it! I'm having 5 whole crumb cupcakes for dinner tonight, and nothing's gonna stop me. Not even Anetha's super angry mode. It's been way too long since I last had some candy. My brain's grinding to a halt, like a rusty machine. Oh, that's it! I'm having 5 whole crumb cupcakes for dinner tonight, and nothing... Don't worry. I put Anefa in charge of all my work for today, so we can go play with Knuckle Duckle. It's been way too long since I last had some candy. My brain's grinding to a halt, like a rusty machine. Oh, that's it! I'm having 5 whole crumb... Don't worry. I put Anefa in charge of all my work for today, so we can go play with Knuckle Duckle. I just got a really bad toothache. Why? Anefa, help me. worry. I put Anefa in charge of all my work for today, so we can go play with Knuckle Duckle. I just got a really bad toothache. Why? Anefa! Help me! Don't worry. I put Anefa in charge of all my work for today, so we can go play with Knuckle Duckle. I just got a really bad toothache. Why? Anefa! Help me! Let me see. Anything I can salvage?
Observe. I'm rather out of sorts.
Whoa! Aw, what a mess. Don't worry. I put Anetha in charge of all my work for today, so we can go play with Knuckle Duckle.
Why, of course. I owe you both my thanks. This lighthouse looks a fair sight better now that it's being maintained.
Our pleasure! Although, it seems like even with a functioning lighthouse, this whole place is still really dark. There are some places the light doesn't even reach.
Indeed. In the graveyard, it seemed as if even time itself had forever paused at the close of the battle that night. I never had any intention of changing this, but it seems that by lighting the lighthouse you have set time in motion once again. If you mean to ask whether I shall be inconvenienced in any way, the answer is no. Life comes in cycles. Even without us, the ghosts that linger here would slowly disappear and return to the ley lines. So do not worry that this lighthouse cannot shine upon every last corner of the island. As the ghosts gradually leave, so too will the fog that envelops the area. The sun must rise eventually.
enough was here. Wow! So much stuff! If only enough was here.
Receive my blessing. Take heart. You toil not in vain. Yep. Let me see. Anything I can sell? Fridge? Take heart. You toil not in vain. Perhaps this treasure has been waiting for you all along. Perhaps this treasure has been waiting for you all along. Lush as the moonlight.
I never leave empty-handed. You're not going anywhere. Smash and grab. Ding dong water bomb. Kerplunk.
Receive my blessing.
Close your eyes. The night comes.
Oh, Forest, take my broken crown.
You're not going anywhere.
Leave this place.
Look, a rainbow.
Yeah.
Smash and grab. Go claw.
Observe. Not to be sniffed at.
I guess this'll do.
Let's get down to business.
I'm never late.
Forest, protect...
Ding dong water bomb! Fulfill our pact!
Flicker.
Get to work!
With one heart, we pray. Branch into song. Lush as the moonlight.
Look, a rainbow!
Scatter.
You on this?
Receive my blessing.
Keep lolling! East Papa! Get him!
Lush as the moonlight. By the frost moon of old.
Lash attack! Fulfill our pact!
Here you are. Surprise!
Yeah.
Shot!
Yeah.
Come on!
With one heart, we pray.
Look, a rainbow!
Branch into song.
Flicker.
You on this! Get to work! Suffer the wrath of Eastleigh! Sha! Sha!
Being stuck in a place like this is a waste of my youth.
I've read almost every novel from Yai Publishing House. Pretty normal, right?
being stuck in a place like this is a waste of my youth.
Going into a trance is risky for most people, so don't get any ideas.
Being stuck in a place like this is a waste of my youth.
I've read almost every novel from Yae Publishing House. Pretty normal, right?
Oh, being stuck in a place like this is a waste of my youth.
Here's to a life where the drinks keep flowing and the Mora keeps rolling.
Being stuck in a place like this is a waste of my youth. Being stuck in a place like this is a waste of my youth. I'm tired already. Is it too much to carry? Here, let me help. I've read almost every novel from Yae Publishing House. Pretty normal, right? mercy!
Leave this place.
Kerplunk!
Here you are. See! A process of elimination.
Now where in the world did I put the...
Quiet days like this. Guess they're not so bad either.
I can memorize my prayers.
Fair price already.
Prices like these are just outrageous.
Don't let any of it roll away now.
Quiet days like this.
This is more than a fair price already.
Prices like these are just outrageous.
Happy to oblige.
Receive my blessing.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Flash attack!
Close your eyes. Goodness, how the world has changed. Might I ask, when did the custom of placing treasure chests in every nook and cranny come into fashion?
By the frost moon of old.
You're my target! Thunder stick! Look, the rainbow!
Beware the creatures of the night. Be silent.
Branch into song. Take heart. You toil not in vain. You poor lost lamb. Forest, protect us.
Smash and grab! Chew on this!
You poor lost lamb.
Go claw!
Oh, it's all ours!
You're not going anywhere! Hand it over!
Leave this place.
Your plan!
Observe. I'm rather out of sorts. Not to be sniffed at. Goodness, how the world has changed. Might I...
Take heart. You toil not in vain. Take heart. You toil not in vain.
Makes it worth our while.
Let me see. Anything I can salvage? me see. Anything I can salvage? Wow! So much stuff! If only enough was here. Wow! Aw, what a mess. I'm sorry. It wasn't on purpose. Flash attack! Chew on this!
With one heart, we pray.
The long sleep beckons. Close your eyes.
Take heart. You toil not in vain.
see. Anything I can salvage?
Perhaps this treasure has been waiting for you all along. Receive my blessing.
Smash and grab!
Not a bad haul. Makes it worth our while.
Hand it over! You're not going anywhere! Look, a rainbow!
By the frost moon of old, branch into song.
Be silent. Observe.
Let's add it to the pile. Oh, it's all ours. Not a bad haul. Makes it worth our while.
Receive my blessing. Take heart. You toil not in vain.
Close your eyes.
I never leave empty-handed.
Branch into song.
It's all ours!
Ding-dong water bomb! Just one! Yeah!
Observe. Be silent.
Finders keepers! Smash and grab!
You poor
Go claw!
Observe. Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey. Please, I insist.
You're my target! You're blunt!
Close your eyes. Not to be sniffed at.
Wow! So much stuff! If only enough was here.
observe. Goodness, how the world has changed. Might I ask, when...
For the everlasting forest. Receive.
Look, a rainbow!
Be silent. Beware the creatures of the night. Not to be sniffed at. Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey. Please, I insist. Goodness, how the world has changed. Might I ask, when did the custom of placing treasure chests in every nook and cranny come into fashion? Observe. Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey. Please, I insist.
You're not going anywhere!
Luscious and moon.
Wing done weather bomb!
Fear the dark! Goodness, how the world has changed. Might I ask, when did the custom of placing treasure chests in...
Well, I think we can now say that the Grand Library is complete. Next, we'll need to find somewhere to put the bird stands, cushions, and deposit boxes. Ah, hello Hello there, traveler, Paimon. Thanks to your help, the library repairs are basically complete. It's really starting to look the part.
What about that other stuff you just mentioned? Are you planning on putting all that in the library too?
Yes. That said, it's too big of a job for me to handle alone. I was planning on getting some of our more skilled artisans to help out. The Grand Library is open to humans and animals alike. Since we have furniture for humans to sit down on, there should naturally be some for the animals, too.
Huh. Yeah, that does kind of make sense.
Those are the ones I used to use when the little animals came to talk to me about their struggles. I'd originally planned to make some new ones, but some of the animals are nostalgic for the older items, so we brought them along too.
Wait, animals tell you their struggles? Like a therapy session? Kinda sounds like a nice bathhouse for animals.
This is one of my duties as Moonchanter. I would not call it hard work. And it's true. All living things have a need to feel heard. I have always encouraged everyone to come to me without reservation, whatever troubles they may be facing. Hiding your thoughts deep in your heart will not solve anything. In fact, it often makes the problem worse. Oh, well, I've never looked at the numbers, but my sense is that the animals consult me more often. After all, my daily routine is more or less the same as that of my people, and they don't usually come during work hours. It's only when I have free time that I get the occasional human visitor. Animals, on the other hand, lead very different routines from us. Sheik badgers tend to visit in the early morning hours, while ibises often drop by after sunrise. Finches come in flocks during the afternoon, chirping and chattering away. The rhyme-horned deer visit at dusk, mostly alone, though sometimes with one or two friends. And once night has fallen, I get the odd weasel thief burrowing into my home.
Oh, but that leaves you with no time to yourself at all.
It truly is. There was one time when a weasel thief stole some pine cones that a group of finches was hoarding. It must have been around 20 finches that flew to my bedside in the dead of night to protest the transgression. I had to ask a sniffer mole who I'd just been chatting with to invite the weasel thief over. It took a lot of work to convince it to reveal where the pine cones were. By the time all parties were satisfied and ready to leave, the sun was up. I slept in till past noon that day.
My mom would have given up and gone back to sleep long before you did. And probably pulled a blanket over her head first to block out the noise.
Since they'd taken the trouble to come to me, I felt I had a duty to help them. And the results made it all worthwhile. After getting everything off their chests, the finches went back to happily hopping around, and the weasel thief went off in search of new, exciting treasure. But humans are less forthcoming than animals. Too often, they hide their true feelings in the deepest corners of their hearts. Even those who come to me for guidance, I feel as if they tell me only part of the story, leaving out what truly burdens their soul. Perhaps they are unwilling to say it out loud, to face the real issues head on. Human society often encourages people to hide their true selves. It is not dissimilar to the way that some butterflies hide away in a withered leaf and camouflage their wings to match their environment. social interactions between humans can be complex and difficult. Everyone has their way of coping, and I don't judge them for it. Nonetheless, suppressing one's true feelings can easily lead to melancholy and depression. Deep-seated issues like that are difficult to resolve, no matter what advice I give. So I had an idea. I thought, what if I could find a way to bring complicated human minds and straightforward animal ones together? Maybe by spending some time around each other, both could experience a new perspective. It was with that in mind that I renovated the Grand Library and turned it into what it is today. Spacious and well-ventilated, and open to humans and animals to come and go as they please. Except maybe on rainy days, when they're looking for shelter. But the rest of the time, people can visit whenever they want, to spend time with the animals, browse books, rest, and enjoy the sun. And perhaps the company of our dear animal friends, who will not be driven away by anything they say, might encourage people to open their hearts and share the truth of what lies within.
Wow, you really put a lot of thought into this library renovation. Oh, it sounds great to Paimon. Hugging fluffy animals, lounging in a chair all day without a care in the world. Just thinking about it makes Paimon feel all warm and fuzzy.
Of course. Your assistance with the renovation works was invaluable. It should go without saying that the Library of the Frost Moon Scions shall always be open to you. Finally, some progress at last. Now, to somehow put all these things back where they belong. I know. There's petrified seeds of an ancient tree, fossilized animal bones, colorful stones, more deposit boxes that people buried for safekeeping, wish boxes, letters with photos enclosed. Well, weasel thieves have a different perspective on value from us. It seems like this one just bagged anything and everything that grabbed its attention. The seeds and rocks will be easy enough to deal with, but those storage boxes and wish boxes will have been buried with the express purpose of digging them up at a later date. Thanks for the kind offer, but I've already engaged another slightly more mature weasel thief to handle this. It will be in charge of moving all the items back to their original spots. After all, the kid's heart was in the right place. Making it put everything back where it found it would break its poor little heart.
But won't the other weasel thief you hired tell the first one everything?
Hopefully not. The little one prefers to live on its own and act solo, so they're unlikely to meet. It also has a short attention span. Give it half a month, and I'd be very surprised if it still remembers anything it dug up. I speak their language, and I've had the privilege of their company for a long time. It's only natural that I've come to understand them, no different from making friends. By contrast, other people can't understand what animals are saying, so they're bound to make mistakes when trying to understand them. That's why, in a lot of literature on the topic, phrases like bestial nature are rife with negative connotations, while human nature is seen in a more round... You're right. I'm sure those books would have turned out quite differently if they were written by a wolf or a rhyme-horned deer. In any case, to me, human nature and bestial nature are both simply nature. Whether human or beast, all have moments of courage and of cowardice, times of both greed and rage. We all rejoice in our successes and mourn our failures. These experiences are neither inherently human nor inherently animal. They are a part of our shared nature, a nature bestowed upon all living things by Mother Nature herself. I do sometimes wonder whether the world around us might have turned out for the better if humans and animals could communicate with each other. But I know it is but a fantastical idea that can never be. Then there are those who reject nature and turn their back on the natural way. They are the wayward ones who do not hesitate to pull the trigger, even when they speak the same language as the object of their slaughter. Yes, child. I know you can protect yourself, and that you are far fleeter of foot than they. Do not worry. No one shall harm you again. Ah, how time flies. I should get back to sorting through that pile of treasure. I should have enough time to get everything in order before the weasel thief arrives.
Now, where in the world did I put that?
What do we have here? Ah, that goes in this pile.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing. Ad Astra Abyss. Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree?
I better get me some alpacas. Once they've hauled everything over to Snezhnaya, make a little extra myself.
Error.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree?
I better get me some alpacas. Once they've hauled everything over to Snezhnaya, make a little extra myself.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks.
you!